Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're living with your family, I hope that they're doing well as well. Welcome back to the PCC Music for A Keyboard Skills class. Today's week 11. Do you have all the materials ready? We need to have the course information sheet, the Technic packet, the big book, and also the metronome. Now let's take out the course information sheet, turn to page 5, course outline. Today we're going to cover everything listed on week 11. Before we start our lecture, let's do some warm-up exercise. A 5-finger pattern silent placement in both major keys and minor keys. Now let's make a beautiful heart shape, beautiful piano hands. Knuckles and joints support the fingertips. Make sure we always trim our fingernails. Always play with our fingertips. Wrist up and relaxed. Now let's try 5-finger pattern in major keys. Whole step, half step, and whole step. Here we go. C major, ho, half hold, D flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho, half hold, D major, slide out, ho, half hold, E flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho, half hold, E major, slide out, ho, half hold, F major, go to the right, ho, half hold, F major has B flat, G flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho, half hold, G major, slide out, G major, all white keys, half hold, A flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho, half hold, A major, slide out, ho, half hold, B flat major, slide your hands into the keys, ho, half hold, B major, go to the right, ho, half hold, and C major, slide out, ho, half hold. Now let's continue with the minor keys. Minor keys, everything based on the 5-finger pattern major keys. For minor keys, all we need to do is pick up our third fingers and move to the left a half step, lower the middle fingers or the middle note, a half step. Here we go. C major, minor, D flat major, minor, D major, minor, E flat major, minor, E major, minor, F major, minor, G flat major, minor, G major, minor, A flat major, minor, A major, minor, B flat major, minor, B major, minor, and C major, minor. Now we finished the warm-up exercise. Let's continue with our lecture. Take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 5, go to week 11. The first item we have is Technique. Under Technique, we are going to learn G major and A major. Take out the Technique packet. Now turn to G major and A major. That's exactly the same fingering as C major. C, G, D, A, E major. They're exactly the same fingering. So let's review the C major, the very basic one once more. For the right hand, we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ascending scale and descending scale, exactly same fingerings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossover. 3, 2, 1. That's for the right hand. Now here's the left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third finger. 3, 2, 1. Going up and going down. Exactly the same fingerings. 1, 2, 3. Go under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that you review C, D, E, and today we're going to learn G and A. All of them are going to be on our final exam, part 1, which is on week 13. All right, so let's try C major, both hands. Do, re, middle fingers on mi, fa, sol, middle fingers on la, ti, do, going back, ti, middle fingers on la, sol, fa, middle fingers on mi, re, do. That's it. Now today today we are going to learn G major and A major. Last week we learned D major, E major. Today we are going to skip the F major. We're going to learn F major next week. And we'll continue G major and A major. Let's start with G major. Super easy, exactly same fingers as C major. Let's figure out the notes first. Put your right hand on G major 5-finger pattern. Right away, we have the first 5 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So to la, whole step. La, la to ti, whole step. Ti to do, half step. So we have do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. G major's key signatures 1 sharp, F sharp. Now let's do the finger exactly same as C major. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going back, exactly same fingering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Let's try the left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up third finger. 3, 2, 1. Going back, exactly same fingering. Still from 1. Don't repeat the top note. 2, 3. Thumb go under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's try both hands together. Do, re, middle fingers on mi, fa, so, middle fingers on la, la, ti, do, ti to do, half step. Going back, ti, la, so. Left hand, reset the 5-finger pattern. So, fa, middle fingers on mi, re, do. Make sure you practice right hand 10 times, left hand 10 times, and hands together 10 times every day. Now let's continue A major. Super easy, exactly same fingerings as C major. Put your right hand on A major 5-finger pattern. Right away, we have the first 5 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Remember, so to la, whole step. Do, mi, so, do, fa, la, so to la, whole step. La to ti, whole step. Ti to do, always half step. Because the leading tone to tonic is half steps. Okay, so we have this la, ti, do. Now let's do do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. A major's key signature has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. On the keyboard for the A major scale, we start the first sharp we have is C sharp, and then we have the F sharp, and we have G sharp. We cover everything. Now let's try the left hand. Exactly same fingerings as C major. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up your third finger. Cross over. La. 3, 2, 1. Going back. Exactly same fingering. 2, 3. Thumb go under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's try both hands. 1, 2. Middle fingers on mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Going back whole. Ti, la, middle fingers on la, so, fa, middle fingers on mi, re, do. Okay, so this week, week 11, we're going to have the quiz on both G major and A major. Make sure you also review C major, G major, and D major. They're exactly same fingerings. Now here's the demonstration for you on week 11 test G major and A major. Quarter note equals 72. time signatures 4/4. Subdivision, 8th note. Here's a G major, both hands on G major position first, and then we'll continue with the A major.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
A
1
major,
and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1
Now we finished the technique G major and A major. Let's take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 5. Week 11, after the technique, let's go straight to repertoire, page 80 from the big book. Etude means exercise. Now here, page 80, take a look of the character, komodo, unhurried. Now the time signature is 3-4, means the 4 means quarter note equals 1 beat. The 3 means there are 3 beats in each measure. Now let's take a look of the first note is A, the last note. So we start from the beginning. Where's the end? The couple of fine. So here's not the end, right? The couple means going back to the very beginning, and we play until we see this fine. So we repeat again. Here's the fine, means the end or finish up here. Okay, so now let's try the right hand first. The last note is A. By the way, the last note is A. Why do we need to talk about that? There's no sharp and flat. So there are only 2 possibilities, either C major or A minor. So this piece is written in the key of A minor, not C major. Though the top 2 systems, A minor position, A minor. Sorry, I wrote it A major, A minor. And the bottom 2 is C major. So it's A, B, A form, ternary formed. A is written in A minor. A part is written in A minor. B part is written in C major. Let's check the right hand. Start. Put your right hand on A minor position. A is here. Middle finger on mommy C. Let's try to say the solfege. Do, re, so, re. Rest. Do, re, so, re, re, fa, re, re, do. Rest, rest. Continue. We need to move our hand position to C major positioned. The C is on mommy C. Measure 9 through measure 16, exactly same pattern as measure 1 through measure 8. In a way, it's kind of transposed to C major. That's it. Instead of do, me, so, me, we have to sing do, mi. Instead of do, me, do, mi, so, mi, do, mi, do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, re, do, so. Rest, rest, rest. Do, mi, so, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Rest, rest. The couple of fine, go back and repeat again, and we end it here. Now let's try the left hand. Left hand, exactly the same thing. We started with the A minor position, continue with C major. So we start with the bass clef, right? Then you need to take out your pencil or pen. Measure 10. We need to shift to the treble clef. Okay, let's start with the bass clef. A, C, middle finger on C, middle C. Then sing the solfege together. Do, re, so, re, fa, re, fa, so, fa, re. recite it louder because there is an accent sign, and also hold it longer because it's a tight note. Okay, here we go once more. Measure 7, fa, mi, re, so, tight, mi, re, do. Just like your right hand, left hand is the same. We just need to transpose from A minor to C major. Exactly same pattern. Move your left hand to C major, up to C major. Now your left hand, we're reading the triple clef. So here's the middle C, pinky. Do, mi, so, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, so, fa, mi. Right? Exactly same. It was do, mi, so, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, so, fa, mi. Here's do, mi, so, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, so, fa, mi. Continue. Measure 13. Do, mi, so, mi, do, mi, so, fa, mi, re. Watch out here. We just talked about that. So, accent, tight note, mi, re, do. Take out your pencil, circle. Here is the, or you can highlight it. This is the bass clef. Go back to the bass clef from C major. Go back to A minor. Now I'm going to do both hands for you. When you play right hand, super easy, and separate, super easy. Just do the left hand, super easy. Yet when you're doing hands together, it requires a certain level of coordination. It can be really challenging to some of you. So 2 tips. First, practice your heart out, of course. You need to practice small sections at a time, one time. Instead of practicing the whole thing, maybe just take out measure 3 and measure 4 and really practice the 2 measures. Why is that? Coordination can be tricky. The second thing, the tip for you, you can write down the fingerings. Might be very helpful for you. So measure the 3rd major and 4th major, you can write down the fingerings. Normally, I recommend that you shouldn't write down the fingerings. Okay, now let's try the beginning. Let's try both hands really slowly. It's going to be on your test this week, week 11. Okay, from the beginning, both hands A minor position. The first 2 measure. Now next 2 measures, really slow. 3 and okay. Look at the direction. Right hand's going up. Re, mi, fa. Left hand going to the opposite direction. Fa, mi, re. Did you see that? Now opposite coming back. Now this is the same direction. This is a contrary direction. Once more. Now here is a parallel direction. Okay, let's continue. Now left hand starts first, right hand starts first. Now measure 5, left hand starts first. Measure 7 and 8 can be also challenging as measures 3 and 4. You can write down the fingerings, contrary direction. Watch out here, left hand's on E. Now measure 9, move both hands to C major position. That's exactly the same as the beginning. Just imagine, you can also read the first 2 lines and just transpose to C major. That would be exactly the same thing. Measure 9 and 10. Contrary direction. Now parallel direction. Left hand. Both hands. Contrary direction. double out fine. Both hands move back to the original position, A minor position. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration on page 80, etude. This is for your quiz, week 11. Quarter note equals 72. Time signature is 3/4. Subdivision is notes. Make sure that you practice small section at a time. Don't practice the whole thing. Especially practice the 3rd and 4th measure, 7th and 8th measure. The bottom two systems exactly same as the top system. And make sure you do the repeat for your quiz. Here we go. Hope you enjoy it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3
Hope you enjoy it. Working on your coordination. Now we finish this piece. Take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 5. Go to week 11 after page 80. Let's go straight to harmonization, page 164. Number 2. This is a piece we are going to play for the final exam, and we're going to transpose to every single key, Y keys. Today we're going to try the original key. Okay, so page 164. This one, the bottom one. So you don't need to do both. Just try this one. Okay, so today we are going to learn the original key. What is the original key? There is no sharp and flat. So either we have two possibilities, either C major or A minor. Look at the last note right here, C. So this is written in the key of C major. For the final exam on week 15, we are going to transpose to every single key. So we need to play C major, B major, E major, F major, G major, A major, B major, C major. I know you can do it. Now let's try C major. So which means that C major has to be so solid. We need to do perfectly. Then we will be able to transpose to other keys. For final exam, your left hand, you don't need to do the broken chord, the Alberti bass, just the block chord. Okay, don't make our life even more difficult. Okay, so let's try the right hand first. This is an incomplete measure, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that sing the solfege together will be so helpful for you to transpose to other keys. Do, re, mi, sol, fa. Watch out here. Take out your pencil. You need to shift from fourth finger to the third finger. Fa, la. Watch out for the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and fa, la. This is the second position. We start with a C major position and we shift to here. Fa, la, sol, la, sol, fa, la. And do it again. Here, same thing. Sol, la, sol, fa, la. That's the same, right? Now watch out here, major 6. You need to shift back to the original 5-finger pattern. Third finger. Mi, sol, fa, fa, mi, re, sol, do. 2, 3, 4. Tighten 1, 2. That's it. This is the second measure. This is the first measure. The second measure and the sixth measure, measure 2 and measure 6. Super important. That's where we shift the hand position. Here is the second measure. Shift. Okay, measure 6. Shift. Back to original position. 5-finger pattern. So when we transpose to other keys, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, we use exactly the same concept. Alright, so let's try the left hand chord progression in C major. Let's try it. Super easy. We practiced our heart out right a couple of weeks ago. So it will be Do, Mi, So, Do, Fa, La, Do, Mi, So, Ti, Fa, So, Do, Mi, So. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6, 5, 1. Do, Mi, So, to Do, Fa, La, Do and Fa is here. So to La, whole step. Do, Fa, La, go back to Do, Mi, So. Ti, Fa, So, Fa and So, they're already here. Do goes down to Ti, half step. Ti, Fa, So, and Do, Mi, So. One chord. Do, Mi, So. 4, 6, 4. Do, Fa, La. 5, 6, 5. Ti, Fa, So. One chord. Do, Mi, So. 5, 6, 5. Ti, Fa, So. One chord. Do, Mi, So. 4, 6, 4. Do, Fa, La. 5, 6, 5. Ti, Fa, So. One chord. Do, Mi, So. Here we go. Let's try both hands. I'm going to do really slowly for you. Again, for final exam, we only need to do blocked chord. Play all together. 1, 2. Do, re, mi, so, fa. Watch out, right hand. So, la, so, fa. 2, 3, 4. Measure 5. So, la, so, fa. Shift back to the 5-finger pattern. Mi, so, fa, fa, mi, re, so, do. Make sure you practice right hand 10 times every day, left hand 10 times, hands together 10 times. It is very, very important to make sure that the C major is perfect so that we can transpose to every other keys. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration. This one, both hands, C major, original position, original key, quarter note equals 80. Time signature is 4/4 with subdivision, eighth note. Make sure it's upbeat at the beginning. Both hands, C major position. Make sure you're going to shift your right hand one step out. The second measure and shift it back. Measure 6. Here we go. Hope you enjoy it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and 1 and 2 and.
Okay, so we finished the final exam. This is for final exam part 3 of week 15, which is including every single key. Now take out the course information sheet, course outline, page 5. After page 164, number 3, we're going to go to the last item, page 91, number 3. And this is page 64, number 2. That's right, number 2. OHOIs, I apologize. Page 91, number 3. Not relaxed. I was just reminded to need to relax a little bit. Time signature 3/4. The bottom 4 number means when the quarter note gets 1 beat, they are the top 3. Top number means there are 3 beats in each measure. Now the key signature is 1 flat, B flat. We have 2 possibilities, either F major or D minor. Look at the last note to right hand is D, so this piece is written in the key of D minor. Let's take out the metronome, set to quarter note equals 80, but we need to change the time signature to 3/4 with without the subdivision. So without the subdivision, because we are going to play the triplet. We learned the triplet before, right? With the subdivision, many of you can be very confused. So let's take out the subdivision. Let's try the left hand first. Put your left hand on D minor position, right here, right above. That is C. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, you need to understand the rhythm. Now let's try the solfege. That's very important. By seeing the solfege will help us transpose to other keys. In this piece, we're going to transpose to C minor. Let's try the original key D minor first. Do, mi, si, re, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, re, mi, do, mi, sol. Let's try right hand. Do, mi, sol, re, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol. Watch out here. Fa, mi, re, do. Okay, this eighth note, group of eighth note equals 1 beat. Re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. 2, 3. Now let's try to transpose to C minor. Exactly same pattern from D minor to C. This is C major, make it minor. Make sure we have the may. Mi becomes may. Here we go. Left hand first. Do, mi, sol, re, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, re, mi, do, mi, sol. Okay, let's try right hand. Do and 2. Mi, sol, re, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. 2 and 3 and. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration on both original key, which is D minor, and we are going to transpose to C minor with the metronome. Here we go. Both hands on D minor. Hope you enjoy it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Now C minor.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
This is it for today's lecture. I hope that you enjoyed today's lecture, and I hope that my lecture is helpful to you. I look forward to watching your beautiful YouTube video recordings, and I'm really looking forward to welcome you back next Monday. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye bye.